Chapter 11 Gas Exchange in Humans, IGCSE O-Level Biology.
Describe the process of inspiration.
During inspiration, external intercostal muscles contract and internal intercostal muscles relax. This pulls the ribs upwards and outwards. The diaphragm contracts and flattens. The volume of the thorax increases. The pressure inside the thorax decreases. Air moves into the lungs down a pressure gradient, and the lungs inflate until the pressure inside equals the atmospheric pressure.
Explain how the human gas exchange system is protected against pathogens.
Mechanical and chemical barriers prevent pathogen entry. Nasal hairs trap dust and microbes. Goblet cells produce mucus that traps pathogens. Cilia move mucus upwards to the throat. Mucus is coughed out or swallowed. Stomach acid kills swallowed microbes. Phagocytes engulf and destroy remaining pathogens. These defenses keep the alveoli clean and infection-free.
State 3 features of an efficient gas exchange surface.
Large surface area for maximum gas exchange. Thin walls for a short diffusion distance. Good blood supply to maintain a concentration gradient. Good ventilation with air for continuous gas flow. Moist surface to help gases dissolve and diffuse easily.
The goblet cell secretes mucus. Describe the role of mucus and cilia in the trachea.
Goblet cells secrete mucus that traps dust and pathogens. Cilia beat in a wave-like motion, moving the mucus upwards towards the throat. This prevents pathogens from entering the lungs and protects the airway lining.
State what happens to the following structures during breathing in: diaphragm, ribcage, and external intercostal muscles.
Diaphragm contracts and flattens, moves downwards. Ribcage moves upwards and outwards, increasing chest volume. External intercostal muscles contract to lift the ribs.
List the features of gas exchange surfaces.
Large surface area, thin, one-cell thick walls. Good blood supply, many capillaries. Short diffusion distance.
State the functions of cartilage in the gas exchange system.
Forms incomplete rings around the trachea and bronchi. Keeps airways open and prevents them from collapsing. Reduces resistance to airflow. Protects the trachea and bronchi. Helps in sound production in the larynx.
State 2 ways in which the composition of inspired air differs from expired air.
Inspired air contains more oxygen. Inspired air contains less carbon dioxide. Inspired air contains less water vapor.
Describe a chemical test that would identify that the gas excreted through the lungs is carbon dioxide.
Bubble the gas through lime water. The lime water turns cloudy, milky if carbon dioxide is present.
Describe the changes to a person's breathing during exercise.
Breathing rate increases. Breathing depth increases.
Describe the ways in which expired air is different from inspired air.
Expired air contains less oxygen. Expired air contains more carbon dioxide. Expired air has more water vapor, is saturated. Expired air is warmer.
Explain how the lungs of a mammal are adapted to increase the rate of diffusion of oxygen from the alveoli to the blood.
Lungs have many alveoli, giving a large surface area. Alveolar walls are one cell thick, giving a short diffusion distance. There is an extensive blood supply with many capillaries. Blood flow removes absorbed oxygen, maintaining a diffusion gradient.
State 2 changes that the body makes to increase the volume of air inspired.
Faster breathing, deeper breathing, diaphragm and external intercostal muscles contract more frequently.
Describe the effects of changing the carbon dioxide concentration of the air on the rate and depth of breathing.
As carbon dioxide concentration increases, both the rate and depth of breathing increase. The depth of breathing levels off after some time, while the breathing rate continues to rise. The rate of breathing increases more than the depth of breathing. When carbon dioxide concentration decreases, both the rate and depth of breathing fall.
Match each description to the correct part of the human gas exchange system.
Contracts to decrease air pressure in the lungs. Answer is diaphragm. Allows air to flow between the larynx and the lungs. Answer is trachea. Contracts to lower the ribs in forced expiration. Answer is internal intercostal muscles. Site of gas exchange. Answer is alveoli.